What we're going over today is the differences between 5P and 5P plus welding electrodes. They're stick electrodes. Both of them are 60-10 rods, so it'll be 60-10 5P or 60-10 5P plus. Gray is always associated with 5P plus, and red is always associated with 5P. But what we'll do now is we'll cut to the actual rods so you can see the physical appearance of them, and then we'll get back into the board here. So here's the two rods next to each other, 5P plus on the right, gray, and then on the left is regular 5P. All right, let's get back to the list here. All right, now that you've seen the rods, let's kind of break down what 5P is. So there's a lot of controversy around which one runs better between, usually it's pipeline welders, but we're going to break down what 5P actually is according to what I could find on the internet. And I looked up 5P and I wanted to know, what does the 5 mean, what does the P mean? And what I found was, let's just go down here to 5P equals, it's a trade name associated with Lincoln Electric. The 5 means nothing, and the P means nothing from what I can see. But a lot of people say that the P means pipe because it's commonly used on pipe roots. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I think we should say, hey, we have now named 5P, and the P is pipe. But that's an unofficial declaration. It actually is a trade name for Lincoln Electric, and that's what everything on the internet says, is basically that the 5P means nothing, it's just a trade name. So there's nothing to break down as far as the 5P, but let's go over here and get some common traits of both 5P and 5P plus before we go to the differences. They're both deep penetration rods. They both produce a light slag. You usually can just take a wire wheel and zip it right out of there. They're great for all the positions, in particular vertical and overhead, so they're good for out of position welding. They're commonly used on pipe root passes, which is up there. You can see the root passes. They're great for dirty materials. They will basically burn through anything, all right? And they're both fast freezing rods, so they go from liquid to solid really quickly, all right? But there's obviously differences, otherwise there wouldn't be that little plus sign, right? So the differences between 5P and 5P plus I wrote right here. Now if you get on the internet, there's a lot of opinions. There's not a lot of factual stuff. So what I did is, right before I shot this video, I went out there and I grabbed a 5P and I grabbed a 5P plus, and I ran it so I'd be nice and fresh for this video. And this is my opinion of what I saw when I was out there in the lab. The 5P has a much more violent arc. It's got more penetration, more spatter, more sparks, and then as you can see, I wrote up here definite differences. One is definitely red, one is definitely gray, right? So for the 5P plus, a softer arc, it's a controllable weld pool, a cleaner finish, and then again, gray. Now, when you get into preferences, I've always preferred 5P because it's got that more violent arc. And when I weld root passes, I typically take that rod and jam it right down into the root and push it through. If it doesn't want to go through, I make it go through. And that's probably why I like 5P better. Most people, I feel, like 5P plus better, and the reason is because of this right here, sparks and spatter, right? When you're welding it, if you don't have leathers on, it's going to burn your arms and all that. You know, you have to wear leather basically. You really kind of need leathers with both of these to not get burned, but this one definitely puts off the most sparks out of any welding process, I would say, or any rod in particular with stick welding, right? So you're going to get a ton of sparks and spatter while you're welding this, but you get awesome penetration with 5P. So I like 5P, I've always preferred 5P, but most people like 5P plus because it's a softer arc, doesn't have all that sparks and spatter. It still has sparks and spatter though, just not as much as 5P. So those are the differences between 5P and 5P plus. And like I said, I just welded it within an hour out in the lab, and I just kind of wanted to make sure I was fresh on the differences. These are the differences that I see. If you get on the internet, there's all kinds of arguing going on which one you should use. For the most part, everybody has switched to 5P plus. I would say people that I know from industry, I always ask them, and they always say they're running 5P plus. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of some of the common traits of 5P and 5P plus, and some of the differences. So thanks for watching and subscribing to TV Weld, and we will see you next time. One last thing, if you're thinking about 5P versus 5P plus in the truck world, you kind of think of like 5P plus as more like a Chevy or a Ford. And then this is your Dodge driver over here, 5P. It's a little more rough, a little more tough, a little more rugged, a little more in the mud. So if you kind of think of it like trucks, Ford and Chevy's going to be over here. This is your Dodge area, the 5P people. All right, that's all I got.